Hi folks, Old South Sales in Jackson, Mississippi. Folks, if you watch our sales, you know we've sold every kind of diesel truck ever made. Until today, this is the first one of these. We're going to list the neatest truck you've ever seen. If you've been to a Dodge dealer and got sticker shock and said, that's what I want, but I'll never be able to afford one, look at this truck, because I'm talking about a jam-up truck that everything about it's just the way it ought to be. It's a 2016 Dodge Turbo Diesel, Laramie Limited, 4-wheel drive, 1-ton, dual rear wheels. Got everything you can put on the truck, folks. If they missed anything on this Limited, we can't find it. It's got navigation, moonroof. It's sitting on 6 brand new tires. I'm talking about, when I say brand new, I'm talking about they just drove down the street here. The original spare is under it, never been on the ground. It's got the factory towing package, the factory hookup package. It's just got everything you can put on a Dodge truck. It's only got 121,000 miles, but it's been tuned, deleted, everything done to it. So you're getting basically like a new truck.
It's not a Dodge, it's a Ram. They don't call them Dodges anymore.
It's a Dodge to me, but okay, it's a Ram. Here it is. Is that pretty? The chrome, everything about it. There's one little peck I'm going to show you. There's no dings, pings. It's not nothing. It's just perfect. Come on, look at it. The windshield is just the way it ought to be. No cracks, no pecks, and all that. Nothing down the side. These tires, you can rub your finger on. They still got all that. It's a local one-owner Mississippi truck, so there's no rust issues. This is a mega cab. I
think it came from Alabama. It's a southern truck, I know that.
But you can see right here, carpets are new, headliner's perfect, navigation, everything you can put on a Dodge truck, this one has got. Now I know someone's gonna call me and go, well, it hadn't got the toe wipers or whatever, but we know everything we can find. See in here, look all around. You can't find any scuffs, no paint work, never had any paint work, doesn't need any. Stands up just great, got a great stance to it. I don't know that anyone's ever been in the back seat. Look at the carpets and the mats.
Got the heated rear seats, there's your outlets, your vents, moonroof. Of course, it's a mega cab, so it's got, I don't know how these seats work, but it's got a ton of space. I'll have pictures of them behind the seats and everywhere. You can see down in the cab corners, everything's copacetic.
Like here, look under here. The original spare has been under it, never been down. This truck has literally never been in the mud, I can promise you. There's not a speck anywhere.
There's your backup camera built into the tailgate. See, it's got the...
I don't think anything's ever been in the tailgate. This is a factory in the bed. This is a factory bed liner.
Got the factory hitch prep. You can put a gooseneck or a 5th wheel in it.
See all that?
It's got on the edges here LED bed lights.
Do you see a mark in there? I don't think anything's ever been in this bed of this truck. It's got a hitch on it. You don't have to call and ask us about the hitch, because it's going to pull whatever you hook to it, I promise you. Here's a little scratch. We can't touch that up. I think it'll show up, but we can't touch that up because then we'll get, oh, what was wrong with that, what was wrong with that. Here's a little bitty scratch right here. That's the only marks on the truck. Tires are new, as I said, all the way around. No pecks, no dings. We'll open this up. Once again, I didn't talk about when I got carried away there at the beginning that it is a mega cab. Come in here, look at these jams.
It's a Limited, got your dual
boxes,
got the, I guess that's leather padded dash. It is a Limited, so.
And I don't know how, I don't know, you can see in here, there's no dust, there's no, someone just, this was a daily driver. And a cool one it is. What do these things cost? $80,000, $90,000?
They're high 80s. Pretty sure.
Well, we're going to sell it, folks, and we're going to sell it with the best offer. So if you've been looking for one of these, And apparently everyone in the world wants one because they are the most popular trucks on the secondary market. You don't find them. We're going to have a real low buy it now, our best offer. If you've been looking for one, you better give us a call, or you better do something, because someone's going to buy this truck. Our best offer is going to be probably less than half of what it costs new. But it's a wonderful truck. It's a 2016 Dodge Turbo Diesel. It's a Laramie Limited.
It's a limited.
Mega cab. 1 ton, dual wheels, sitting on a brand new set of rubber, the spares under it, never been on the ground, never had any paint work, doesn't need any. I'm sure someone will show up and figure out a way to say, well, but we can't find anything wrong with it, folks. And for the money, you'll never find a better bargain than this. But just to make sure, before you call, Dan, search eBay and see if you can find a 2016 Limited Mega Cab 4-wheel drive for what we're offering to sell this truck for. And when you get here, trust me, you won't be surprised. If you ship it, you won't be surprised. You'll love it. It's a wonderful truck, 2016 Dodge Limited Mega Cab. Thanks so much for watching our video, folks. We do appreciate it very much. Look forward to visiting with you about this truck and seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi.
Hi folks, Dan Dale here. You've been listening to my dad talk about this truck. Now I'm going to take you on a test drive, but before I do, just want to show you a few things under the hood. Like we said, it has been deleted. You can see, got the delete plate there, DPF's deleted, all this emissions crap's gone, so you're going to get better mileage, longer engine life, better performance. Still has the factory air intake, which I like, because these factory intakes flow just as well, if not better, than a lot of these aftermarket ones. And plus, you don't have to worry about dust and crap getting in your motor. The other thing I want to point out, you can see how clean it is. We don't clean under hoods. This is just how it came in. So what that tells you is this truck has spent little, if any, time off-road. Because when they've been off-roading in the mud and stuff, these bare aluminum pieces like that, I don't know if you can see it in the video, but like the foil heat shield on the firewall, they get this brown tinge that you can't clean off. But the main thing I want to show you is, take this cap off, you can see absolutely no blow-by. There's not even any smoke, although smoke's not a big deal as long as it's not puffing. This one doesn't even have that, but mainly you can see I set the cap down, it doesn't blow off. That means no blow-by. If the cap blows off, that means you got blow-by. And what that is engine compression getting past the piston rings and into the crankcase. It's not necessarily the sign of a bad engine, but it's just sign of wear that this truck doesn't have. So now we're going to get in and take it for a spin. Okay, now we're in the truck. I'm going to show you a few things before we get going. So you got the little embossed deal here. There's your place for your auxiliary input, USB, extra power outlet, plus you can double flip it up and have more storage. There's 12 volts in here. This closes out of the way. You can see my employees have been driving it. Let me turn the jam down. I don't know what this does, but there it is. Trailer brake controller. Got your auxiliary input switches. That's like upfitter switches on a Ford. You can hook up extra whatever you want to hook up. That's front and rear park sense. You can turn it on or off. Your exhaust brake, tow haul, traction control. It's got the 110 volt inverter controls built into the dash. You can see, of course, navigation, heated seat, vented seat. I'm going to turn the vented seat on. Backup camera, mirror dimmer, heated steering wheel. Of course, there are your stereo controls, Sirius satellite, all that good stuff. Throw it in reverse. You can see backup camera works. It's got, you see this 911 and assist button. I don't know what, if this was GM, I'd say it was OnStar, but in the Dodge, I don't know what they call it. Maybe they got something similar. Garage door, transmitter controls. I don't know if you can see the window through my hand, but let's get over here. You can see power sliding window works. Of course, got a moon roof. I'm going to leave that shut. Now you'll have to excuse my shaky camera work because I'm filming with one hand and driving with the other on some of the very, very worst roads in the city of Jackson. So even though the video may come out a little shaky, rest assured the truck itself has a great ride and drive. And one thing you can take away from all these bumps and stuff I'm hitting is the truck's tight. There's no squeaks, there's no rattles, there's not a bunch of clunks and bangs and all that. Windshield's in good shape. There's, I don't know if you can see it, there's a little rock, one or two, there's three little tiny flecks. I'd only say one's an actual rock peck in the windshield, but it's the factory original windshield. You can see Alpine stereo system. The steering wheel is in great shape, got the leather controls. It's some kind of carbon fiber on the top, or wood, black wood or something, but it's in great shape. Even the little leather pull handles are good on it. This truck has, of course, it's been deleted. All the emission stuff is deleted. Like I said, it's been EGR and DPF deleted, but when we got it, whoever had kept the tuner, so we had to retune it to get it to run right, and we put a little 75 horse toe tune on it, and just borrowed a friend of mine's tuner, tuned it, and gave it back to him. So it'll come already tuned, 75 horse. You can see all the controls everywhere, automatic headlights, fog lights. One thing I will point out, the only thing I know of on this truck, you see the airbag lights on, and this is a 16. My scanner only goes up to 13, but it has some kind of generalized diagnostic modes, and it tells me there's a seat sensor, something going on with the seat sensor, or the seat belt sensor or something like that. I'm just not gonna mess with it. We'll just announce it. If my mechanic gets a chance to piddle around, maybe he can figure it out. If he can, great, consider it a bonus. But you know, if you get it and you have to get the airbag light fixed, don't get mad at me, because that's why I'm announcing it. So you know, there won't be any confusion. And we try and nitpick our trucks as best as possible, because we know most of you are buying sight unseen. The vast majority ship the trucks to them. They don't pick them up in person, although we don't mind if you do, but that's why we try and nitpick them as best we can, because I don't want to risk bad feedback over, you know, something simple or out of my control or anything. So we try and point out everything we can find, just so there's no misunderstandings, no hard feelings. It's got the you can shift it manually if you want. It's got the plus minus for that. Of course, it's got the electronic transfer case, and you can put it neutral if, for whatever reason, you want to pull it behind something, you know, hook it up to your motorhome or whatever. It's set up for that. But it does have the built-in trailer brake controller, which is nice. It does have Bluetooth, so you can hook your phone up and do everything completely hands-free. This truck fires right up. It runs great, hot or cold. Of course, you know, 16, that's kind of what it's supposed to do. Got a brand new set of tires on it, like we said. Going down the road, you know, it's not a Cadillac, it's a 1-ton Ram. It's not going, you can definitely tell it's a 4-wheel drive dually, but it's not going to knock your teeth out either. It's not just horrible or anything like that. It's not going to knock your feelings out, but like I said, it's not going to ride like a Cadillac, but it's quiet. Another thing I liked about this truck is whoever had it, you know, they deleted it, but they didn't put a giant fart can exhaust or huge pipe on it to make it sound like a semi-truck or something. They just deleted it, and we're done with it. So what that tells me, though, is that whoever did it, they did it for fuel economy and longevity, not so they could hot rod their truck and beat it up and rag on it and stuff. So that was a good sign to me. But if you want to fly in, drive it home, you can. I wouldn't hesitate to hop in this truck and drive it anywhere. We'll be glad to pick you up at the airport during our regular business hours. We'll come back to our office here in South Jackson, do all the paperwork, feedback and everything, let you get on the road. You can fly into Jackson International, or take the train, especially if you're in the Midwest or near Chicago, that vicinity. Just hop on the train. It gets here about 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning. Real nice way to travel if you're anywhere near a train. And I highly encourage it. It's way better than a bus, that's for sure. You couldn't pay me to take a bus, but anyway, truck doesn't pull to the left or right, doesn't pull or vibrate when you hit the brakes. All that stuff's good on it. Let me turn this music is getting on my nerves a little bit. Let me turn that down just a second. It is just nice to have a quiet truck. Most of the time a truck's been deleted, man, it is super loud, super duper loud, but not this truck. This truck is not loud at all. I'm gonna try and get ahead of the game here, because I see looks like an Apache helicopter coming over, and okay, they're getting off the exit anyway. We have a cool thing. They do the mobile Trail of Honor, or whatever they call it, every year, and they come over here to this Harley-Davidson dealership, and they'll land Hueys or not Hueys, but Blackhawks and all that stuff. They'll land out in that median and give rides and stuff. Trail of Honor, that's what it's called. But I just got on the interstate before, about 400 or 500 motorcycle riders got off the interstate at that exit. So anyway, something cool to check out if you get the chance. But back to the truck. If you're like most of our customers, you may not have time to fly in or drive in and drive home, spend several days out on the road. A lot of our customers don't have time for that, because most of our customers from the Northeast and the Midwest, and they're buying from us because we got great prices and we got rust-free trucks. So with that being said, if you go online and look up shipping prices, don't let the prices that you get scare you off from being interested in the truck, because depending on how much of a hurry you're in, we can save you as much as half off the average quote. And the reason for that is most of these places you find online, they're not actual shippers. They don't have a fleet of trucks out on the road. They're just brokers, and they'll charge you hundreds of dollars, and they'll call it a deposit, but all it really is their fee for setting up the transportation online. And the way that works is, had to pause for a second, finally saw a chance, a good spot to take a few pictures. It's hard to do interior pictures in the bright sun with no clouds. But before I get back going again, let me just show you some stuff on the dash that's kind of cool. It's got all of these different gauge readings: voltage, fuel filter life, oil life, trans temp, engine hours, blah blah blah. You can go to your fuel economy, which is kind of low right now because most we've been sitting around, it's been idling and stuff. That just drops it way down. But you got all your trip meters, your trailer towing, keeps up with that, audio, stored messages. It's got service because of the airbag, commercial settings, whatever that is. But we'll leave it on speedometer. Of course, your def reading is going to read 0 since it's deleted. But like I was saying, most of these places you find online, they're not shippers, and all they'll do is they'll post your ad on this website that's not open to the public called Central Dispatch, and that's where we're signed up with now. So basically we can offer our customers wholesale rates on shipping, so that we don't charge a markup or anything. Unless you're not a customer, we'll do it for 50 bucks, but we'd rather you be our customer, and we'll do it for free, no extra charge. But just if you're interested, you can text or email me your zip code, and I'll get you a good ballpark figure on shipping. Now, since we're not the actual shipper, I can't give you an exact quote, but it'll be close. And if you're anywhere near Dallas or Houston or Atlanta, or pretty much anywhere in the state of Florida, then I can get you a real good deal on shipping. So just contact me. I'll be glad to discuss it, go over the options. Basically, all you do, you pay us for the truck, we post it on there, find somebody to ship it, make sure they got a good rating. We do all the coordination and everything, get it picked up, and when they drop the truck off, you just give them cash for the shipping and you're done. So it's a real easy deal, no issues. So if you're interested in that, like I said, shoot me a text or an email, 601-376-9869, and I'll get you a good ballpark figure on shipping. Or like I said, you're welcome to fly in and drive it home. I would not hesitate to go anywhere in it. Like we said before, it's got this, I don't know if I can zoom in on it right. It's either carbon fiber, some kind of wood grain. This is pretty nice. Little leather wrap grab handles. Of course, got the lighted mirrors, all that good stuff. It's super quiet. Can't find anything on this truck that doesn't work. We got the keyless remote. It's got the panic button, got the remote start. Like Dad was saying, I don't think there's anything you could have ordered on this truck that it doesn't already have, but you know, that's because it's a limited. Limiteds are pretty much fully loaded. So if you have any questions about the truck, give me a call. If you want to make an offer, if you want to talk about the lead, about tune, all that stuff, give me a call, 601-376-9869. If I don't answer, just shoot me a text, and I'll answer those even day and night, even though I don't answer my phone except during the day. But if you have any questions, like I said, give me a call. I appreciate you watching the video and hearing everything we got to say about the truck, and look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you.